Hello, and welcome to...
The English couple, the English couple, the English couple.
Another exciting episode of...
The English couple.
Yes, Julia. We are in a lovely, quaint little hamlet, I suppose you might call this, with a church, which we will have a look at in a minute. Some lovely old houses here. They look sort of Victorian, but probably this area is a lot older. Where are we?
We're in, now I'm going to stumble over the name of this, Lyminster?
Lyminster, yes, just north of Littlehampton in West Sussex. Now, the funny thing was, shall we walk towards the church as we do this? I'll go this side of you, actually, just to be a pig.
You do that.
We were actually going to go to two different places, and we hadn't really made up our full mind. We were either thinking of a lovely little place up on the Downs, just past Bury. I've been there before, but not done what we were going to do with the drone. But I forgot to charge up one of the things for the drone, which is a shame, because we haven't done any droning on
No, we haven't done any droning at all this year, have we?
On the English couple. And then the other place we were going to go to was Burpham, which is another lovely little village, and we've got a little bit of history about that. And I've been there before and done videos, but not as the English couple.
No.
So instead we're here at Lyminster, and the reason we didn't go there, because there was huge...
Dictated by traffic.
Yes, massive great queue to get into past Arundel. So we took a detour and we thought, we'll come here. Let me show you where we are. Here we are, Mary Magdalene Church. Now, I have made videos here before on my other channel, but part of our thing is to find a little spot, is it not, Julia? Because we're going to do something very English.
Yes, we'd like to have a spot of tea. Not just tea, but nice teapot tea.
We've got our 1930s bone china tea
right,
set
yes.
in a picnic basket.
Yeah, not the whole set, just a teapot and some cups and saucers.
And so, I mean, we could just find a little spot here in the churchyard, really.
Yes, I don't think it would be disrespectful, would it?
No, I think it would be very nice. The question is whether we then have to bring the table or we use one of the tomb tops.
Oh, we'll bring the table in.
Bring the table in?
Yes, why not?
OK.
I think that would be less disrespectful.
So,
not that I don't think the dead really mind, but it's the living that are bothered.
Yes, absolutely. There's a crow on the... is that a crow or is it a nighthawk?
It's a jackdaw.
Jackdaw, that was what I was...
A slightly greyed head.
It escaped the camera. There's a little tiny bit of wind. We were hoping for a slightly brighter day, but it's not too bad, is it?
No. Well, I was getting disheartened for an hour or so there this morning because it was getting gloomier and gloomier, and I was... My mood was getting gloomier and gloomier with it, but...
We don't want that.
No
then, gloomy moods allowed.
No. But then suddenly the light shone in through the window. I was like, oh, yay! Flew open the front door. Yep, we're going to go out now.
So is it worth just having a quick look in the church at the legend of the... What is it? The
Knucker Hole, I think.
The Knuckler. Yes, because I'm always getting it right. I call it the knuckle or the... whatever.
The knock hole.
The knuck hole. So lead the way, lovely Julia.
Beautiful studded door.
This is a Norman... Oh, is it a Norman church? Yeah, it must be. Probably older. And
it's all dark at the moment. But... maybe lights to be put on here.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, I don't know where that light... maybe that's out there.
It's a lovely church. Just giving a little panning shot. And look, you can buy bits and bobs. Look at this. This is all quite
it's gone electronic. And tap to donate. So it's contactless donations.
Now I think behind you is the panel that we can light up. Because when we came in before, we could light this panel up, which was rather handy. And it tells the story of the and we'll go and see if we can find the Knucker Hole. Knuckle hole?
Knuckler.
I wonder where the button was.
This one here that I walked straight past.
So here we go. Look at that. And the story is of a young knight who defeats the dragon, I think, by baking a pie. He's after the damsels in distress, isn't he?
Yes, he poisoned the pie. Didn't he also eat or lick his fingers after the pie.
Oh, yes,
Part of
and
the
then he
legend, and
died. Poor bugger.
Yeah, that was silly. Whoops.
But it's beautifully done. It's sort of, what do you call this? Cut glass?
Stained glass.
Stained glass, there we go. I mean, it's cut, obviously,
Yes,
but
it's cut
it's
as well,
stained
but-
as well.
What are these? Dragons? They must be dragon heads because they kind of look a bit like, wild boar heads. Don't know whether some of the legend of the appearance of dragons comes from the animals that used to live around. I love that there's a unicorn in this. Whose coat of arms is that?
Major General Bill somebody or other.
Liardet?
From 1906 to 1996. So, 90 years old.
Yeah.
So some of the local dignitaries, presumably.
Yeah.
But beautiful church. Have a look at it this way. You get a better idea of the church if I step out of the way. Oops.
Just try not to fall over.
I just fell over.
Like a nice simple font. Beautiful wooden top.
Right.
Let's explore.
So we'll head back out into the graveyard and see if we can find somewhere to have a nice cup of tea, English tea. In fact, what is it? It's Lady Grey, isn't it? We're looking.
Lady Grey, yes.
So we've got to boil it
stuck in
up.
for a moment then.
Here we go. And I like these little, again, more sort of, what do you call them? Signs, heralds, signs, coats of arms. But it's got like, there's the, what do you call that? Fire engine. That's an animal of some
Looks
description.
like a collie.
Oh, yeah. And then, is that a windmill on that one?
No, that's a ship. That's a
It's a ship.
naval
Oh,
ship.
yes, so it is, with a crown.
And a laurel wreath.
Laurel and Hardy wreath.
Ha 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 ha.
So, not fully with it today. I can't get my worms out.
Can we walk down there?
Yes, you can walk down here.
It's a lovely tree there.
Get an eyeful of the church from behind.
It's a good idea.
I'll try not to fall over as I go down.
Don't know why I'm doing this. Try as if I can catch you.
Yes,
Steady
can you catch me, please? We're on the north side of the church, so the sun is on the south, which always makes it a bit tricky to film.
Yeah, lots of molehills here.
But yes, it's quite a large graveyard. Again, I'm often surprised, I don't know why, because there's not that many houses in the area. There are a few on the main road down to Littlehampton, and of course, many of them are much older, but I don't know that there would have been any more houses here that are just not here. Just maybe people had bigger families like normal. Have we got yew tree, Julia?
Yes. Yes, I was just admiring that bush there.
Oh, yes.
Which happens to be a bay tree with an elder tree inside it.
Nice.
Trying desperately not to be disrespectful.
No, I always get told off because I've walked on somebody's grave. Not on purpose, of course.
No. Oh, I love yew trees. They're a door to the spirit realm, apparently. Alongside the oak. It's very much a spirity tree. I still want to go back to the Kingly Vale in midsummer. Sit under the yews for a little bit and see if we can see any pixies. But we don't want to stay there too long because it's toxic and you can start seeing hallucinations.
Good old hallucinations. She's a nice girl, but she's a bit scatty. Now, the Knucker Hole is just over there, and we'll go there. But as you stand here, and it's a shame we're on the GoPro, because through the trees you can see Arundel Castle, and it's stunning, but it just won't do it justice. I'm going to turn the camera around very gently, and you won't see it, but it's actually through the gap between the trees.
Doesn't even pick up on my phone very well.
If one had a telephoto lens, you could see it. But anyway, that is one of the limits of filming with one of these cameras, but they're just so useful for walking and talking. And it's just nice now, Julia, isn't it, for us to get out into the countryside?
Oh, it is.
Because we've done all this sort of stuff for what, 5.5 years, pretty much, after you.
We used to do a lot more of going out and about.
Ouch!
But, oh,
Bumped my head on the
right.
tree. Yeah.
Poor bean.
We did. We used to do a lot more of that walking and
Talking,
what have you.
exploring.
And the winter we've just had was just so not conducive to doing it that in the end we were more studio based, as you've seen. Now this is the hole. It's private. You can't go to it. You can't get to it. And I don't know whether it's private fishing or something, but somebody clearly owns it and it's all fenced off. But they say it's supposed to be bottomless. You know, you just sink into oblivion, and that's
like
where
an abyss.
into the dragon was supposed to be. And I've never, flies. I've never actually managed to even see in it, and it would be great to just fly the drone over the top. I don't know, there's a house behind me here, I don't know if they own it, but somewhere. But it's, you know, it's a thick hedge here, you don't even get a glimpse.
No chance of getting in there.
Oh, wait a minute, what's this?
A gate.
A gate, maybe. It's not going to be open.
No.
But you
Of course
can.
not.
Well, I don't know whether the audience. Let me just see if I can poke the camera a little bit through there. I don't know if you can see the water. There's a faint hint of the water.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh, it's a wider pool than I thought it would be.
yeah,
Looks lovely in there. But this is a lovely little walk.
we did this a year or so ago. A couple of years
Yes.
ago, maybe.
Yeah, we brought both of my children for a change.
Drop your glasses.
Yeah. Because inevitably,
Always fun.
my eldest isn't always interested in coming on adventures with Mum.
No, it's a shame, isn't it?
It is. But he's getting more and more interested.
If we manage ever to find our place in the country, which I'm hoping we will, he'll have no choice but to be outside and doing stuff.
Yes, he's very good at adapting, so I look forward to being able to give him the opportunity to adapt to a new and beautiful future.
Well, this, if we carry on like this, it does circumnavigate round. Sorry, it goes parallel to the River Arun, which is very close. We can kind of get a bit more of a glimpse.
Yeah, I can even see a one of those life-saving rings.
Oh yeah, in the distance. I don't know how much I can see through the camera. It's very difficult with a tiny little
It is.
viewfinder on this. But Julia,
Richard.
we can hear the pheasants
Yeah.
and stuff. We're not really getting to get our tea.
No, this isn't.
So I'm just going to have a poke through here. We still can't get any closer. There's another gate here. Look, this is shut. I don't mind the fact that it's shut and you can't go in. It's just nice to have seen a glimpse. Hang on, what can we see through here? Maybe through there. You get a bit of a view. Look at that, a sneaky peek
Beautiful.
of the Knucker Hole. Where the dragon was admitted. So, we've done about 13 minutes. We ought to
Go and get our cup of tea.
go and get
sorted out.
ourselves organised. So, shall we have a break here? We'll go off and do that, and we'll see you by the magic of editing.
In a few minutes.
And so,
here we be.
here we be. We have the table, as you can see. We have this lovely picnic basket
You do. It's full of goodies.
full of goodies.
Some milk. Got to get that on the other side. Teaspoons, very important. Spot of honey.
Oh yeah,
Someone has a sweet tooth but doesn't want to have the white
the
devil
white devil, yeah.
granules. Oh no. The tea towel was caught on the wicker then. Now here we have our beautiful teapot. As supplied by the wonderful Linda.
Linda Kane.
So lovely.
So we've got the kettle there as well, and we'd better get the water boiling because that's the thing
Pop
that
that
takes
over there.
forever.
Oh,
So
that's true.
can I give you that to hold whilst
Yep.
I just get this out? The great thing about these portable stoves is they're portable. And they're very easy, they're lightweight, easy to use, and the gas is relatively cheap. Outside you do get a bit of wind sometimes, but we don't have a lot of wind where we are, so that is now going nicely. And we can show plenty of respect to the area by not leaving any litter or anything like that, and we'll be self-contained. Now, you've got something in the wrapped up there to show.
Yes, this would be, if I can do it carefully. There's a teacup in here somewhere. There's one. And there's the second. And a pair of saucers.
We need sauces, don't we?
Oh yes, if you're going to
we
do
are
it properly.
Saucy couple.
Ha!
Oh no, the English couple. I got confused.
Not the saucy couple, that's...
There's a different website.
I was going to mention it, yeah. Let's not. We're not on that one.
We're not on that one.
We won't be.
No, you can be fans of this one,
Yes. Only.
but
This
not
one.
yes, not the other one. So we're just going to wait now for the tea to brew. But this isn't this lovely? You know, what a thing to do in an English country with a beautiful church. Here's our view. Look at that. That's the view.
In an
Behind
English
us.
country graveyard.
And we're saluting those people who've been before us and are lying in peace. And whilst they can't drink the tea, we can. We've got some biscuits as well, but don't tell anybody about that. That's none of their business. So, we'll wait now, shall we,
Yeah.
for the kettle
The
to brew.
kettle. I've put the tea bags in the pot.
Yes, we haven't got loose tea today.
No.
She couldn't make it, but we have got early, not Earl Grey, her
Lady.
wife, Lady Grey.
Huh? His
Yeah, it's a
complicated,
complicated
thing, this
person.
language
Yes,
stuff.
I know. Can't get to grips with it today. I'm not really fully woken up today. I don't know why. Feel a bit subdued. But anyway, we'll come back in a minute.
Maybe it's the bird flu.
Yeah, oh yes. We're slightly concerned about the bird flu that is going to be ravaging the countryside, but we'll leave that for a different channel.
In other news, that lovely shaped gravestone, it looks like the top's just going to slide off in a minute.
Oh yes,
Can you
I'll
see
have
that?
to go and show you now. Hold on.
It's like, whoosh. Actually, it might have been glued back on.
There you go. Fell off. It was attacked by the dragon at the Knucker Hole. Right, we shall return with the tea ready to be poured.
Yes.
There she blows. There she blows.
Whoo. That's the good sound there. It's off. Lovely jubbly. I don't know why I've started saying that now again.
What lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly. I used to say it a lot and then it annoyed me so much I stopped myself from saying it and now I'm saying it again.
Lid?
Oh no. Let's let it cool first.
So we haven't been terribly etiquette with our milk because we've left the jugs and the sugar bowl and
No.
certain
yes.
trinkets for our little whimsical thing out here. But that's okay.
I'm sure we'll
'cause-
do it properly someday.
Yes, we had no idea really where we're going to end up today. So it's
Yes.
all a bit of a whimsy. But we do have our tea set, as we said before. Look at that. And you've got your honey. That honey came from my woodman, actually, John.
Yes, do you know what? I want to do an episode where I get out all the jars of, the used jars I've had and one of these and show it, put them in line of order of best to worst.
Right.
I've got a range of them.
And what do you think of John's?
This is the best.
So it would be good.
The
I must
best.
ask John if we could go up and film his hives because he does it himself up on the South Downs, and see if we couldn't do an episode where we go and visit him and his wood yard, but mainly to look at the bees and how they do it. That would be an interesting thing.
I'm not sure what he does differently, but I'm assuming that he supplies only to friends and family. Does he? Do you know?
No, he sells them £7 a jar.
No, because
I mean, obviously you've got to be within reach of him. I don't think he posts them or anything.
Because I don't know what it is, but it's more. It's
honey.
It's crystallizes. It sets and it crystallizes, but not like you would find the pourable honey. You know, when that crystallizes, it's not like that. It's proper honey. Am I making any sense?
No. Do the milk and pour the tea out.
Raving
we're running out of
about,
time.
About the lovely
One
honey.
has to be strict with this woman.
Huh. One has to be strict with that man.
Well, that's true too. There we go. Look at that. This is quite unusual for us, isn't it? A cup of tea, teapot, tea cups and saucers in a graveyard.
Yes, I mean, even for us it's quite unusual. I was going to say the teapot and the tea set is not exactly unusual, but I fear...
Just the location. It was nice to do that sort of thing in a bit of a strange place.
Slightly stronger. I'll give you the slightly stronger one.
And you're going to mess yours up by putting honey in it, but there we are, you know. Tea is lovely.
Well, each to their own.
Yes, of course.
No judgment or anything, because we wouldn't do that, because that would be mean, wouldn't we?
Yes. What, you're going to put honey in it?
And you'd got to put the honey on bread?
Yeah, she doesn't
What a
put honey
waste.
on bread. Anyway, right. And we do have biscuits. We mentioned that before. Cheers, everybody. It's very nice to welcome you to the graveyard here at Lyminster.
Beautiful, beautiful honey.
Cheers to the legend of the Knucker Hole, or the Knuckle Hole, or whatever hole it is. I always get that wrong, and people always moan at me. But do you know, my skin is so thick now, I don't really care. How's your tea?
Beautiful. It's actually still very weak. Didn't.
How many bags did you put in? I find you've got
3.
to put... Oh, you did put 3 in?
Did.
Yeah, I did give it a good old stir.
Did you?
Yeah, definitely.
Give it another good old stir and
Good old
see if we
stir.
can
Mind
squeeze some
you,
more out of the
Earl
tea
Grey
bags.
or Lady Grey is quite
It's
weak
quite
tea,
weak,
isn't it?
yeah.
The best of
No,
times.
I did everything as usual. It just...
Just came out too weak for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, that's a bit better.
Well, that's marvellous.
I love this tea set. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
I thought you were going to kiss me then, so I was going to kiss you.
Oh.
It was a weird moment.
One of those moments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to guess roughly how long we've done. We've done quite a long time now, I think. So, long enough? Do you think?
Oh, you want to say goodbye?
Well, I don't like these videos to drag on, that's all. Leave them wanting more.
Leave them wanting more? Okay.
That's what I think. So here from a place in the sun, in Lyminster, in a graveyard by a church, with tea, with the lovely Julia and I. Smile for the camera, we can use that as the thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
And thank you for watching. I hope it's been interesting. Let us know in the comments.
Here's to all who've lived and died here.
And if you have enjoyed it, we'll do more of this insane stuff.
Yes. True.
And if you've done anything like this, we'd love to know about it too.
Yeah, tell us all about it in the comments.
In the comments. So, from the lovely Julia and me.
Have a lovely rest of the week and hopefully we'll catch up with you again soon.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Kiss, kissing.
I gave a silly pout then.
Anyway, bye.
It wasn't a Hollywood kiss, was it?
No. Bye.
Bye.